an introduction to 6th Kyu Orange Belt. We'll go through the entire Goho syllabus. Onegaishimasu. Hey! Not it. Starting with Seiken, basic fist. Should be straight through here, and it should also be straight through here. It's not bent downward and it's not bent upwards. Contact will be with 3 knuckles here, 1, 2 or 3 depending on which vital point you're punching. It's not bent inwards like this, because when you hit something it collapses and you're going to sprain your wrist. Likewise, not bent out this way. Again, you're hitting with this and you'll sprain in here. So it's straight through the bottom, through here, straight through the back. Your thumb goes down to the side. It's not on top, because when you hit something solid you do not want your thumb taking impact, and never inside. Try hitting something like a boxing bag and typically you'll sprain this joint or this joint. Always down the side. Don't leave it out, because if you punch and they block and it gets miscoordinated, this bit can pop and you'll break it through here. I've only seen it a couple of times. Puts you off training for. So Seiken, basic fist. Hold it out there. Close the first knuckles, then to there and down to the side, making sure bottom and back of wrist is straight. Seiken. Boom. Suki wa Mai Chiroi-ashi. So from Hidari or Migi Chirangamai, Hidari or Migi Chirangamai, fighting stance. Ashi is step. Hidari Chiran. Come on! So what we're concerned about is our legs downward. Mai Chiroi-ashi is going forward at a 45-degree angle, and then you'll be pointing in, opponent is in front of you. So step, push, and second step to come back to shoulder width. Going back, or Shiro Chiroi-ashi, is step, just a little step, don't go enough to give away what your body is doing, and then push with the trailing leg and set your distance and angle. Going forward, reach out, push with the trailing leg, and then back to a fighting stance. Mai Chiroi-ashi, so I orientate myself to the room, the walls. I'm going to go straight back, Ushiro, Mai, Ushiro. We'll incorporate practicing this in techniques like punching, so stepping forward, Junzuki. The basic form for grading is step only, not putting 2 techniques together for grading. Pure, simple form. Every technique, stances, footwork, body movement, alters as you go up through the grades and you adapt it to the given situation. The grading form is very, very consistent. The technique only. So Mai Chiroi-ashi and Shiro Chiroi-ashi. With this, it's so important, most people forget for the first few years, the second part of the step is called Yosei-ashi. Because people will go to here and try and punch, then they can't twist their hips. So Yosei-ashi is this bit here. Mai Yosei-ashi going forward. Shiro Yosei-ashi is this one here. Bring it back to shoulder width. So within Mai Chiroi-ashi is Yosei-ashi. Yosei-ashi. Never forget this, it's so, so important. Gesh. Kani-ashi, crab step. Hidari Chudan. Come on! Crab step. Kani-ashi. Crab can't cross its legs, so going to the left and to the right, it's a side step. 1, 2. and again using that Yoseashi. 1, 2, going back the other way. I'm going to start with my back leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Side step, side step. Hidari is left, Migi is right. Migi, Migi. Hidari, Hidari. Migi, Migi. Jujiashi. Yoko Jujiashi. Yoko means sideways. So Juji means cross. So crossing over, going Hidari is to here. Don't step too far because you get bound up here. Go to here and take a big step with this one. Going the other way, little step to here, big step. Correct. With Yoseash. Big step, little step, sorry, and then a big step. Little step, big step, and what we would call Yoko Yoseashi. So Jujiashi, crossover step, 1, 2. Hidari, 1, 2. 1, 2. Migi, 1, 2. 1, 2. Hidari, Hidari, Migi, Migi. Kish. Next is Oshiro Jujiashi. Oshiro is going backwards, so typically after a kick from Hidari Chudan. So you do a kick and you want to make space between you and your opponent, crossing over. Again, don't step too far back after there. And then back to Hidari Chudan. Oshiro Jujiashi. Pop to there. So basic grading form is just Jujiashi, 1, 2. 1, 2. Maichiroyashi, 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 Oshiro Jujiashi, Oshiro Jujiashi. Kish. Hiraki Sagiri, Hiraki Sagiri, changing stance backwards. So from Hidari Churangamai, going to change stance backwards. So all techniques get practiced from your left side and right side, so you become quite ambidextrous with every single technique. So bring your front foot back in, protect your groin, center your balance, so you're making a V shape and go backwards here. And then do whatever block. For basic form, bring it in and do shitoke from the previous grade to there. Hiraki Sagiri, come on. Hiraki Sagiri, come on. Hiraki Sagiri, come on. In the next video, we'll go over all of these and we'll do sets of 30 or 40 for each one. And we'll also incorporate them into our basic training. Oshiro Rusui, Oshiro Rusui, a defensive stance from Haraki Gamai. Come on, Hidari Churangamai. Come on! So turn your foot backward, no step, just turn your foot backward and then dodge, upper body leaning back on the inside, not the outside of this foot. So to the inside, not the outside. If you go back here, you want to fall over backwards, no good. So a little bit of a curve in your body. Rusui means a waterfall, so it's this nice straight line through here, and you'll need to pull that foot in slightly. So it's quite a good defensive technique against low attacks, middle attacks and upper attacks. So back into here. Rusui. I'm going to Hiraki Sagiri, straight into Rusui. Rusui. Hiraki Sagiri. Zentenkan. 180 degree turn, so facing the back of the room to facing the front. Opponent in front, opponent behind you. I'll give myself a bit of room. From Hidari Chudan, come on. So first thing is to step and look at the same time, stepping across. So this distance here, I'm going to go the same distance there with that foot. So then pivot on the ball of your front foot. Now I'm in that same opposite stance. Zentenkan, come on, step, boom. Zentenkan, come on. Yokoash, Kaniash. Zentenkan, come on. Enkish. Sukiwaza. Zenchen Junzuki. Zenchen Junzuki is stepping through and punching with the new front hand. Hidari Chudan, come on. So stepping through, come into there, center your balance, protect your groin, and then step out, Maichiroriashi, and punch with the new front hand, Junzuki, in this case to the face. Step back, step in, and through, back. Make it one slow flowing motion, in, through, and back. Zenchen Junzuki. Use your hip from this point, it's already set up. Bang, punch. Itch. Ni. Sa. And then Zenchen Kish. Zenchen Gyakuzuki. Punching with the new backhand. Quite a same concept, very different technique. Hidari Chudan. Come on. So the new backhand is going to be this one. Stepping in and punch. Step in and punch. Step in and punch. When doing it basic form, you've got to let your hip come through to punch. When you're doing it for real, you're not going to do that. You're going to do something with this hand to set this one up. Come in, do Meiuchi, bang, all in one. So make it nice and slow and flow. Bang, Zenchen Gyakuzuki, rather than just stepping in and doing that. Itch, and back. Ni, sa, and kish. Kumade Zuki. Kuma is bear. So from a basic fist, at this point, bring your thumb to the top, pull it back this way, and you're going to be making contact here. So in, making contact this way, typically under the jaw, or it might be to the chest, or the side of the head. Boom, Kumade Zuki. Powerful punch, there's no give in the wrist. Bang. So from Kaisu Chudan, come on. Bring your fist back and strike. Bring it in and strike. Hitch. Eat. Sam. And kish. Kintiki Uchi. Kintiki Uchi. Kintiki is groin, striking to the groin. From Kaisoku, Meiuchi is using the fingertips to strike the vital points in the eyebrow. Same technique, different target. Groin strike this way, striking up. Looking for a golden ball. Very much diverts their attention. So strike here and here. It may be that you're in a seated position, somebody comes in, grabs your hair or whatever, bang, strike. Kintiki Uchi. To the side. Uraken Uchi. Interesting one, this one. Kish. ura ken uchi. So ura is back, ken is fist, so back fist is the back of your fist. You can see contact point is going to be here, going sideways. And uchi is strike. So it's punching straight forward, they move out of the side and snap. Same way you do this, bang. It's not hard to put your fist through the drywall, the board, when striking this way. Big mistake people make is they come to here and telegraph what's going on. Boom, this way. No. Uraken, back fist strike. Punching straight through and snap it that way. Typical target is the temple. You're going for the face, say dodge to the side, boom, snap it here. Junzuki, Gyakuzuki. Uraken Zuki. Uraken Uchi. Shuto Uchi. Shuto is this part of the hand. It's not vertical. It's on an angle. So using the meaty part, pull your wrist back. When you hit like this in a James Bond movie, it hurts. It hurts your hand, the bony part. So pat it with the meaty bit. Typically you're going for a point on the neck on the side here. Boom. This way, or to the nerve point, vital point on top here. Either Shitoichi is downward, boom, or downward on an angle this way, coming inward. Shitoichi, itch, ni, sa, and follow through. Don't just stop at the point of impact. Shi, go. Shito. Soto wanto giri. Soto wanto giri. Soto is outside. Wanto is forearm. Giri is a cut. So it's cutting through using shuto and wanto. This part here. Cutting through. Cutting through. So initial contact may be here. It may be here. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on your distance and what you're trying to achieve. Cutting through. Ni. Front hand, sa. Shi. Go. Rock. Single form, very difficult to tell, even for an experienced eye, the difference between Shuto Uchi, this way, and Soto Wanto Giri, this way. When you're in pair form, you're going to be closer to the partner, to your opponent. And you end up making contact right down here, almost at the elbow. Bang. Kish. Next one, uke waza, boheki, defensive techniques. Ua uke, ua uke. Ua means upward, so it's an overhead block protecting this area here. Don't just block to here, because you do not want to get hit with that shitouchi, a bottle or a bat, some sort of a clubbing weapon on top of your head. Protect right up. So from Kaisoku, this is a practice stance, so left and right is equal. This is not a fighting stance by any stretch of the imagination. So dodge to the side, at the same time twist your body, bring the back of your hand to your opposite shoulder, keeping your elbow in. And then bring your elbow and wrist up together. Okay. Dodge it side, twist your body and up. Right hand, left hand, pull. Right hand, hidari. Migi. Hidari. Migi. Hidari. Migi. Ua uke. And then hare uke. Haruuke again from Haruuke as a blocking to the side from Kaisoku Chirana. Come on! With a step, really important, Yoko Ashi, and then It's like you're wiping the table to the side. Against a roundhouse punch or a roundhouse kick. Really critical to do that little step, turn your body and block to the side. Don't bend forward and avoid going past this point here. Getting out here. Now your arm is vertical or going angled back the wrong way. It's going to hurt. Keep it to here, and the step is the main thing. To there. Haruka hitch. Ni. Sa. Shi. Go. Ruk. Shich. Hutch. Kit. Jip. And kish. Took me years. Probably 6 or 7 years to get the hang of that one. When I learnt it in the beginning, it was all about their block, the arm motion. Then I went to Japan and started studying with Tai Sensei and made the point. Step, step. This is just a cover. It's just a cover. The real defence is in that step. Kish. Uwa uke zuki. So now we're going to do a block and a counter punch in one. So these are called, in this case, nyoken waza. Nyoken are any defences against attacks, starting with the first attack to the head. So in the beginning we'll be defending against one punch to the face. So with Uchiuke Zuki, punch is coming straight in. It's not a curved, it's not upper, it's a straight attack coming straight in. From Kaisuga Chiran, right? Uchiuke, boom, and the other hand counter strikes. Go to the other side, dodge, block, and counter. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, ju, and kish from Hirari Churan, kamai. We'll start from a chijis and then dodge with, block with your front hand, punch with your back hand. Ich, ni, sa, Hiraki Sagiri, kamai. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, and kish. And Sotai Zuki, outside forearm block with a counter punch from Kaisuga Chiran. Come on! So outside forearm block followed by counter punch. Outside forearm block, counter punch. Do that fast for you. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ruk, shich, hach, ke, je. Kish, and then from Hirari Churan. Come on! Backhand blocking, Soto uke, uchuke, straight punch, countering to either Yoko Sanmai, Mai Sanmai, or Suigetsu, depending on your timing. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, Hiraki Sagiri, come on! Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Kish. And Uwa uke Zuki. Uwa uke Zuki. Kaisuga Chiran. Come on! So, dodging up, bring it down and block. Block up and counter punch. Block up and counter punch. And Kish, basic form. And then we'll do from fighting stance, Hiraki Chiran, Chijigamai. Come on! Uwa uke Zuki, so you're going to do that Zenshin thing, stepping through. Uwa uke, zuki. From the other side, step through, block up, and counter punch. And the key to this is start with your weight forward and go to here with your foot, and then as they commit themselves to their attack, step in, block up and counter. Again, I had a lot of trouble with this until I was about second dan, because I was starting from with my weight back, and by the time you get to here, you're blocking already, you're way off balance. This is trying to push you off over backwards. So start with your weight forward and just go to there, small step. Yeah, I was also trying to take two bigger step all in one. So my foot was in mid-air and I was moving when I was making contact and it was knocking me over. So go to here, start from weights forward, go to here, and then 3/4 of the way through their technique, then you bang into it. From here, weight is forward, come in a little bit forward, step forward and bang. Ukezuki. From here, it was actually Okamura sensei, Tai sensei's instructor, who enlightened me on how to do that. I got a video from Tai sensei with him and other high-ranking Osaka instructors training with Okamura sensei, and it was beautiful to watch. And within seconds of seeing that, I clicked, understood what was going on, and within 4 or 5 attempts I had it. Boom, beautiful, never to be forgotten. So Ukezuki, and then the last one is Ushiro Rusui Giri from Hidari Ichijimai. Come on! So turn the foot first, very important. Balance goes to the inside, bring that in, keep it going, and kick. We'll do Jujiashi afterwards. Again. From Hidari Ichijimai, this is a Ichiji, Ich, Ni, San. When you start getting the hang of it, turn your foot and pull this one in at the same time. Feet are going together. Yeah? Boom. Makes it quicker. Hiraki Sagiri, chain stance. Come on. Same thing. 2 feet together, boom, into there and kick. Ich. Ni. Sa. Shi. Go. And kish. And that's the entire Goho 6th Kyu syllabus in preparation for going for your orange belt. Owari desu. Right? Not it. Thank you everybody, hope you've enjoyed that, hope you've learned heaps. Keep playing it, study each technique. The next video after this one will just be basic practice, where we do 40 of each technique, combining footwork, stances with the techniques. Next grading, the green belt, you start doing pair form.